Every fall, we tried to get out and see some of the best foliage around our home in New England. And in 2021, this took us to Southwest Vermont, just outside of Bennington. I'm Steve.
I'm Nancy, and together with Abby the Pap,
Mars the Blind Sheltie,
and Phoebe the Warrior Princess, we are living our dream. Our goal, to travel the U.S. and Canada,
while spreading the messages taught to us by our pets of
keep smiling, be kind,
and be happy. Join us on our travels by subscribing to our channel as we continue our great adventure. We arrived a little after peak foliage, but the colors and the scenery were still beautiful. The campground we stayed at was situated right next to a ski mountain, made for some great hiking trails. The next day, we visited Westin, Vermont. Now that's where the Vermont Country Store is located. But half the reason for visiting the store was the drive there and back.
And we are headed out to Westin, Vermont.
What is the Vermont Country Store? Do we even know there's a town there? The whole town's around the Vermont Country Store.
No, that's a historic town.
Oh, okay.
Westin is on the historic, what do you call it?
Registry of
Historic Places.
Continue on Vermont 9.
But you want to be in on this too, huh, Louise? Yeah, okay. The colors right here, where we are past peak. There's still a lot of color, but there's also a lot of trees that are bare. And it is still beautiful. It's a gorgeous day. What's the temperature at?
It says 62.
62.
Feels like 70 something in the sun.
Yeah, it feels real warm in the sun. I think it's supposed to get up to 66 today. I've got short sleeve shirt and shorts on, so hope it doesn't get too cold. Back in 1985, there was a flood. This river flooded over where the road is right now. Pretty incredible to even imagine that it would have come up this far, but it did. Did a lot of damage up here. And they even, at one of the buildings up here, they have the marks, the high water marks. Actually, it's the building right the other side, that white building. We're going to take a left there, I believe. This is a beautiful Vermont Inn right here, the Vermont House.
Typical little
nice
Vermont town in
little-
fall.
Little typical New England. Yeah, the water level came up to almost where that walk sign is. Pretty hard to imagine. Yeah, almost up to that walk sign. Oh wow, they made this mill into an inn. That would be neat. So we are going north right now. We're going to Jamaica and
East
over East Jamaica. That's the thing about Vermont as compared to New Hampshire, is you have these beautiful, beautiful vistas of green grass, and then you have the striking hills. So you can see there's still color, but it's just not as vibrant. We might have to go south a little bit, go down into Mass.
Weston is one of those quintessential New England towns, though one that now relies heavily on tourists. The Vermont Country Store is big, really big. So Weston, Vermont is known for the Vermont Country Store. Started off as a mail order place, and they now have their store that's been open 75 years. But if you come to Weston, across the street, you'll also find the Westin Village Store, celebrating 130 years. The Westin Village Store is where we always get our ornamental cast iron coat hangers and bottle openers. The next day, we decided to head south to the Mohawk Trail in Massachusetts.
Turn the water pump off. Getting another late start.
Well, whose fault is it we're getting another late start?
I wouldn't know. Mars.
Mars? Did you sleep late today? Did you sleep late this morning? Yeah, you wouldn't get out of bed. Except at 7 o'clock when
Bombing run.
bombing run.
Abs, you ready to go?
Just so everyone knows, a bombing run is when Mars gets up in the middle of the night and starts whining, meaning he has to go to the bathroom. So I pick him up and carry him out. Problem is, he starts bombing on the way outside. Doesn't quite make it outside.
I think they know what a bombing run is.
Well.
It's a poop bomb.
Well, not everybody has pets, hon.
That's true. You're a pretty boy. Yes, you are.
He's handsome, hon.
Sunlit boy. Yes, you're handsome. You're a handsome boy. All right, we got a lot to do today. Places to go, things to see.
Okay, have you figured out where you wanted to stay on the Mohawk Trail yet? I mean, stop?
Yeah, I just said that Yankee Trail.
Yankee Candle Factory? Okay.
Factory. Maybe a few other places.
Is there a lookout at the very
There's
top?
lookouts at the hairpin turn that we're going to want to stop at.
Do you know where the hairpin turn is?
Kind of, sort of. Essential. Fudge. Have to have it. Something to snack on.
Give you the, it's an energy bar, hon. You can call it an energy bar.
I can call it an energy bar.
Yeah.
Have to get ready for a day of leaf peeping. Gotta start with a clean window.
The elk on the trail in memory of the brothers of the Massachusetts Elk Association who died in in the World War.
What'd you think, Abby? Think Mom's gonna fly the drone? Yeah, you need to stay in here, girl. Hey, Mars. No, we're not good. We're gonna stay in here. Okay, Mars? Sometimes it's hard to remind myself that we need to take the time and stop at all the stops and byways. We don't need to get anywhere fast. We need to enjoy the journey. So what if we stop at a pullout for 30 minutes? So what if we stop at a pullout for an hour? We'll get to where we need to get to. Or maybe we'll shorten the trip. Doesn't matter. Take our time. Enjoy the journey.
Nice.
Good.
Oh, yeah.
And this is what the GPS looks like traveling the Mohawk Trail.
In here.
Mountains and a windy road.
All the great places we can take pictures of the dogs.
You want to take her in cookware.
Apartment 56. Look at that. Oh, here's the Halloween. Spooky. Spooky Halloween. Harry Potter. There's a train up top.
What you think, Mars? So at the beginning of the Mohawk Trail, just outside of North Adams, is what's called the hairpin turn. It's really a hairpin, but it's a beautiful overlook too.
And the plaque reads, "Hail to the sunrise," in memory of the Mohawk Indian. The Mohawks of the Five Nations began to settle in New York State in 1590, and for 90 great suns they fought the New England tribes. The New York Mohawks that traveled this trail were friendly to the white settlers. Straight down.
What is it?
Yep.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh. Really?
Look at this. We're gonna go over it. Yeah, right there on the left.
Tower Bridge?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
They turned it.
Is this Shelburne Falls? Okay, so we didn't come through. There are hundreds of trails and byways across America, and this was only one of them. We plan to visit as many as we can as we cross the U.S. and Canada, living our dream. Keep smiling be kind, be happy, and enjoy the journey.